Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It is now 11 o'clock. Committee PM will begin. I'm going to call to order. If you have any pecuniary interest, please declare so at the appropriate time. We're going to go into long-term care division. Number 3, there are 2 receive and file information and an invitation. Mover and a second to bring this all to the floor at once, please. Councillor Field, Councillor Miller, any discussion? All in favor? Carried, thank you. For other business, any other business arising from that? Hearing none, we'll move on. Thank you. 4A, I'm going to bring, mover in a second, there will be 5 reports, policies. If you wish to pull one, please declare so. Mover in a second to bring to the floor, please. Councillor Cook, Councillor Hand. Anybody wish to pull one? Councillor Hand.
I just had a question on the one that's, it said, if it's about the warden, it goes to the deputy warden. And I was wondering why it would go that way rather than go to the CAO. Just a question.
Yes, so if I understand correctly, Councillor Hand, you're referring to the council staff relations policy. And the council staff relations policy addresses, or let's call it conflict management, dispute resolution processes. And in the event that matters concern staff, they'll go to the CAO. If the matter concerns the CAO, it goes to the warden. And of course, if the matter concerns the warden, it goes to the deputy warden versus CAO as you suggested. And we view that as council has to manage its own individuals. We have no authority to do that, but always there as a source of professional advice if it needs to be. So council regulates its council relationships and not staff.
That makes sense to me. I was thinking that, but I just wanted clarification.
Yeah, thank you. Councillor Atkinson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I have a question relating to the County Council Policy Review Report. Good report. I'm glad that it's being done. I just wonder, is there a set rotation that we follow regularly? So I noticed there was a couple that hadn't been done since 2017. You're just trying to bring that all in line and then start doing a regular rotation on all of them, just to confirm that. Thank you.
Yes, again, we did miss a cycle. We'll bring him in once per term of council.
Thank you. Any other? Hearing none, all in favor? Carried, thank you. Moving to number 5, we'll do 5A and 5B separately. 5A is information reports regarding donations report. Mover and a seconder brings to the floor, please. Councillor Miller. Ward Marriott, any discussion? Councillor Atkinson.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. I'm not sure if this is the category it should be discussed under, but I just wondered, when would the municipalities be notified of what what's going to happen to them?
This is on the donation report?
Yes, that's correct.
I think the next, I think you're looking at B. Is that on the policy grant review?
I think you're right.
Okay.
I may have put it in the wrong category.
Good, thank you. Any questions on 5A? All in favor? Carried, thank you. Mover and a seconder to bring forward 5B. Councillor Atkinson, Councillor Cook. Mr. Atkinson, your question, please.
Yes, Mr. Chair, there's a report there that the municipalities will be notified of what their assessment's going to be or the money that will be coming forward. Just wondered when that would be.
I'll have the Larry Polacco answer that, please.
Through the chair, Chair Ferguson, through to the councillor, the report is in respect to POA and the $600,000 policing grant that we provide. This question came up during 2023 budget deliberations, and basically the recommendation is suggesting that we can continue to keep the grant at the same 2022 level, so no increase from prior year. We would basically provide that information as soon as this report is approved. So just want to keep it totally open and transparent as to what's happening with the provincial fences revenues and the potential continuation of declining revenues that we're seeing.
Any further questions? Councillor Cook.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. So just on Part B then, the instructions on discontinuation of the grant, that would just be decided by each council, I would take it, and if it comes back with a majority, it would be discontinued, or how does that work?
Through the chair, I think what we want to do is continue some dialogue with all the area municipalities and letting them know that, we are seeing some declining revenues. And we tried to bring back a report by July 2024 as to, we could leave the grant at that $600,000 level, or we could basically consider a gradual reduction or immediate reduction, especially if you know that funding is, don't know if it's temporary or permanent yet. So there's some options available to us.
Councillor Cook.
Just to follow up, I guess as the highest per capita outside of the city of Sarnia that we pay, it's nice to get the rebate back. It does help us a little bit in the offset, but I guess depending on what county council would decide, if it was, if the revenue wasn't there, we'd have to look at that. Thank you.
Thank you. Any further questions? All in favor? Carried, thank you. Any other business for the Finance and Facilities Court divisions? Seeing none, move into the Social Services. 6A is all information reports. I'll ask for mover and a seconder to bring this to the floor. If you wish to pull one, please say so. Mover and a seconder, please. Councillor Atkinson, Councillor Cook. Anybody wish to pull any item in there? Seeing none, all in favor? Carried, thank you. 6B, this is the Affordable Housing Initiatives, so I'll ask for a mover and a seconder for that. Councillor Miller, Councillor Field, discussion on that one, please. And the recommendation for that is that approves the following: the creation of one bedroom unit in the existing space at 230 Capel and one unit in 124th Queen, and that these items be funded from existing provincial funding where available, and the deficit, if any, be through the 10-year capital asset management plan. All in favor? Carried, thank you. Any other business in 6C? Hearing none. May I have a motion to adjourn, please? Councillor Atkinson, all in favor? Carried, thank you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.